Good morning, everybody. This is Jeremy, Double J Farms Homestead. I've missed being on here with you. I had an infusion Monday, and I'm still as weak as water, but as Grandma used to say, I'm still above ground, and I'm thankful for that. Thankful for each of you, and I wanted to say I appreciate all the prayers and the outreach that you've reached out to me and said you was praying. That means the world to me, and I know I look rough as a cob, as Grandma used to say, but I haven't had the strength to stand, and still am not able to stand long enough to shave and what have you. But I just wanted to get on here a minute and talk just a little bit this morning. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate all the new subscribers too. Sitting here on the front porch, looking at these beautiful leaves. And, you know, there's been some master painters down through time, but I don't believe any of them's got a paintbrush quite like our Lord has. It amazes me how God designed all this stuff, and the leaves are absolutely beautiful this year. I had some folks ask me, said, Jeremy, can you do some short videos? He said, we don't have time for them long ones, and I understand that. We're in a busy time. And so I got to thinking about it, and I've got some fellow YouTubers on here that have got some that's called Porch Time, and Little NC Farmer, he's got something different. And, Pastor Lon with Homestead and Pastor, they've got Come Sit a Spell. And I thought, well, what could I do so I don't take away from their things and have the same title? So I got to thinking about it, and I thought, you know, I could do my little shorts, where I can have a little inspirational message, what have you, try to encourage somebody. And I'm going to just call it Country Theology. Y'all know how country I am, and that's all right. And I thought, well, I could do that. I hadn't seen that anywhere on YouTube. So I'm going to try to do some little short messages during the weeks, and they'll be titled Country Theology. So that's kind of my plan. So I hope that they'll be a blessing to you, and I hope you'll watch. Hope you'll subscribe and like if you haven't. Because I just want to encourage you. So today is my first Country Theology. We're living in a day where people want to argue about everything. And you've heard the old expression, oh, he'd argue with a signpost. That's the mentality of a lot of people today. And people go on social media and they think, they believe whatever they read. And before you know it, something's took out of context or is blown way out of proportion. And by the time it makes the rumor mill, so to speak, there's no truth in it, which a lot of the times there was no truth in it to begin with. So today, I want to ask you, are you believing what you read? Are you believing what you see? We have to be cautious. Our news media nowadays, I think they blow things up. I think they tell things that don't need to be told and don't tell what needs to be told. That's just my opinion. But we're living in a day that fear is trying to be brought on, and a lot of it's unnecessary. I do think we need to be cautious in the day we're living. I do think that we are living in hard times. I know we are. But are you believing everything you see? I would urge you not to. I would urge you to study it out. I would urge you to check the source. And I promise you it'll make a difference. As we think about things that you can believe, you know, there's a lot that we can believe. And I think the very best thing that we can put stock in is this precious old book right here. Anything we need for our life is held in the pages of this book. You may say, well, I don't believe all that stuff. That's all right. Yes, you're right. And, but I do. This old book has brought comfort to me many, many times. Its pages have what we need to make it. It brings comfort to me when nothing else can, or nobody. But this precious old book right here, I promise you, you can believe what it says. You can't believe social media. You can't believe our news media. But I promise you, folks, you can believe what this old book says. Just wanted to come to you. This may be longer than I'd planned, but I get a little long-winded. I'm sorry. But you just be looking for just some country theology with old Jeremy. And I pray that this has encouraged you. I pray it'll be a help to you. I pray it'll make you want to dive into this book. Because I promise you, you can believe what you read. Miss Lynn, she's been tending to everything this week, and I appreciate her so very much. She sent me some pictures of the cows and goats and stuff, and I'll put this in here, and I'll put some of the leaves and things. But fall's here, and y'all just keep watching, and the boys will be home tomorrow, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. And no telling what kind of stuff we'll be bringing out with them home. But y'all just keep watching. We appreciate you. If our videos have encouraged you, I ask you to share them. And if you hadn't subscribed, we'd appreciate that. Hit that thumbs up. That helps. And but I appreciate all of you reaching out to me this week with telling me you was praying. That kind of egged me on. This has been really hard this week. It's been a rough treatment. Today's the first day I've been outside, and I've just been out here on the porch a little while this morning. But we appreciate you, and we love you. And as I tell you, you keep loving on folks, keep serving folks, and keep bragging on Jesus, and you will get the blessing. We love and appreciate all of you. Thank you so much.